In this video we'll have a look at using common functions with cell ranges. Now as I explained earlier in the previous video, the range is a group of cells that you wish to perform some kind of function. So we did this example to total up a group of expenses which started off at B10 to B21. So we used the function called sum to sum those up, and we also did the same thing with to calculate average. So we're going to continue with this and show you how to create a function to figure out what was the minimum expense, what's the maximum, and how many expenses do you have. So we're going to use the same concept to create these functions using ranges. So to get started here, we'll take how to find the minimum. Function is equals the min, which is for minimum. You use the bracket to separate the function name from the range. In this case, the range started up here at B10, and I'm going to highlight all the way down to the miscellaneous. So be careful when you do this that you don't drag it too far and include the total, because you wouldn't want to include the total in this, and press enter. So that you can see here that the computer came back and it calculated what is the minimum expense in here, and from housing all the way through you can see here the minimum expense was cable or the internet, both at $75. Alright, let's do the same thing with maximum. Equals max bracket, and again let's go back up to the top and click, hold, and select the range down to miscellaneous and let the mouse go and press enter. And the last one is count equals, the function name here is count. And if I wanted, I could actually go in reverse. I could actually grab the miscellaneous and scroll up to the housing and press enter. And it'll tell me that there was 12 expenses. So what I want to show is that you can use a variety of common functions, very similar type of syntax in the way that you type these out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the control tilde key, which will toggle between the data and the formula view. And the tilde key is the small little squiggle that's usually below the escape key. So it looks like, let's see here if I can bring it up, looks like this. And you hold the control key down and press the tilde, and it'll toggle between, you hold the control and tilde, and it turns that view off. So we can look at our formulas, and you can see here if we just click on one of the formulas, it'll highlight the range and tell you what the range that was selected, and the average, the minimum, the maximum, and the count. So there's an example of 5 common functions that are used in Excel on a fairly regular basis. And these are so common, in fact, that if you go up to the tab called Home and then the group called Editing, you'll see here that there's a little sigma symbol or a sum symbol, and this will, if you hit the pull down, these common functions are listed here as well. And later we'll go in and talk about how to access even more functions than that. So I hope you go through and give that a try, type these out, and we'll see you in the next video.